Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. Today I will do the reading for 23rd of April 2022. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Anyway, I have the new setup tables for the cards so you can see the cards clearer, and I hope you enjoy this. About the personal readings, I will try to do 2 to 3 readings every week. But my concern is because it's not everyone interested. So not many people actually interested in it. So please tell me if I should post it in a different page, and I will send the link into the comment box for that person. But then the concern is other people cannot see it, because in my point of view, when you listen to other people's stories, it might resonate with your situations. Even when it doesn't, there's something there, always there are healing messages that you can learn. And it's also the experiences. You see how people, been through things and why they are stuck or why they did something not quite right. So you actually can withdraw some very your own way of experience to learn from it. So please tell me in the comment box if I still should post the personal readings in our channel or if I should post in a separate channel. Please let me know. And another thing, I really need your help now. I created a donate buttons to link to my account, PayPal account, and it will be in the About tabs. And the About tab you can find in the toolbox on the top of the channel. It's a bit hidden if you use phone. If you use laptop or desktop, you can see it right at the right corner. Yeah, the top right corner. And I stopped the website of selling video because I didn't feel right about it. So I apologize for someone who bought it. But the good thing is they came back and told me that everything was exactly what they experiencing just now. So I'm happy that I did the good job. But the reason I created the donate buttons because I'm actually about to being laid off very soon. So I'm a bit worried about my situation. So hopefully that you guys can help me to get through this, and we will help each other to get through this together. Okay, so back to the reading. 23rd of April. Let's see what we have. Healing the mother line. Healing ancestral work, mother line, growing up. That card is all about you. You saw things. You saw things happen by your own eyes, even things that you didn't believe in. You went away. You do the analysis. You're thinking about the situation by your own wisdom, and then you go confer to other people with being here and listening to my reading, all sorts of way, because Sagittarius is very inventive. So it's like this weekend after the Friday, there's some sort of change in quality, because you done the accumulations of the quality. So now it's like the turning point, and you're gonna feel you're much more confident, and you kind of see things with an open mind. It's like you overcome your weakness. So that's the feeling of the energy. Let's see what else we have. The second card. Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. And you will be in a very playful mood. If you're dating someone, if you're going out, if you want to have something special, if you want to be in the mood for actions, everything is on the card. So the reason why I say that, because sometimes if you're not in that energy of being playful, You not interested in anything. Doesn't matter if it comes to even your best hobbies things, the activities that you love the most. If you're in that kind of like boredom mood, you won't be bothered. But you're gonna be very playful with this energy. And very kind of like sensuality, love, devotion, romance. So if you're seeing someone, I have the feeling that you're gonna make some memories together. It's kind of like a small, it's like small step of preparation to make the flower bloom. So you're in that process with someone. Doesn't need to be dating. Even you just recently know someone, but you know, like there's some sort of like very casual activities or event that you in the mood, and because for Sagittarius it's all about spontaneous. You love things the most when things spontaneous, and when people can excite that spontaneous spontaneity in you, you will easily fall for that person because of that, even it's just a moment, right? So make sure that you playful, you spontaneous, but not like in the old way, with wisdom now, with maturity now, with cleverness. Let's see what we have with the tarot. The energy of day, the first card. Let's take a moment to think of the card that comes into your mind. It's gonna be the devil. There will be I just had the feeling right away, because you're in that mood of spontaneous. There will be a lot of kind of like other energies spotted out when you're most open to the environment, and they will play all their skills, their tricks to get to you. That's my feeling. So normally the first card is your energy, but I kind of like thinking it's like the challenge energies. It's like the playful part in you. It's like the guilty part in you play out. Because remember, Sagittarius actually is the half human, half centaur. So when it comes to the human part, you are very loving, caring. When it comes to the white part, you are very white. So there are some sort of, you know, you going through the process of refining, cleansing, learning. But there's a moment that you might be spontaneous. This is like the naive things that I was talking about the other day in one of the reading. Remember I said that Sagittarius is actually one of the most naive sign. Doesn't matter how old you are, because this is the only sign of the 12 zodiacs. You gonna be kid forever. Doesn't matter how old you are. You're gonna be a kid forever. And so I have the feeling that it will be the moment of weakness, guilty. But it's okay. It's allowed. You just have to be yourself. But let's see what the challenge is, so I will know exactly what it's about. So the challenge is the Queen of Swords. The challenge is if you can draw the lines. Now this reading is interesting because I have the feeling that you have to switch two cards position. The devil should be a challenge and the Queen of Swords should be your energy. But it makes sense. So the challenge is, if you really learned, if you really are smart now, you can spot out It's like another test of faith. It's a test of faith to see that if you really learn, if you still go into your old ways, your old habit or something like that, if you know things already but then you cannot put into practice, so you will slow down your process. There will be more tests coming. So make sure you pass every test, even the smallest test. Make sure that you raise your awareness this time when you in the playful mood. Now I'm not sure about myself what I'm doing. Maybe I should do tarot. I don't know, because you know, like, see, the devil for me is actually drinking. I can knock off one bottle of whiskey easily myself, and then drunk, and then went to bed, and that's it. And that's it, the devil part. I try to overcome that too, but sometimes it's difficult if you live alone. The Seven of Cups, there you go, I see. Because there are a lot of things gonna be laid out in front of you. All the temptations. Ooh, a lot of the choices. It's not necessarily a good things. Okay, so let's see in the recent past and what you thinking at the moment. In the recent past, you quite calm and relaxed in the recent past, and also I have the feeling that you were dealing with someone fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Especially Leo is quite strong here. In your mind, you still feeling stuck or like things not moving, and I can understand this because even myself have been going through this. I feel free. I feel much more open. I'm feeling more focused and myself, but I'm still feeling like I don't know if I can carry through this. So this is the feeling maybe we all go through. So there's something we want to put it down. We want to put an end onto something. There's some sort of how I know, this is like, I have the feeling this is about emotion. There's some sort of, I can see the story of two people, and one is really 100% devoted and committed to this, and the other person is like on and off. They kind of like playing with your energy. They want to provoke you, to challenge you. They want to bring you to the peak of what you can stand, so you have to walk away. That's what they're trying to do. But because someone here does not recognize the process and how things work, still waiting or still hoping, kind of holding on hope, holding on the bunch of burdens, refuse to release. But meanwhile, deep down inside, you've got multiple solutions. You're trying to prepare for the worst. What coming toward you is the Chariot. Well, I think there might be a drive. You might go somewhere like a drive for sightseeing, a short trip. I don't know why, but I think of the car here. But whatever it is, it's like you want to get out of your own thought. So because you want to kind of like get to somewhere openly, breathable. That's so you can breathe. So maybe that it comes to your mind that, oh, you want a drive to somewhere open. So you can clear your mind, or you can see things, or you can calm yourself down. Or just simply you want to keep your mental health healthy. The Four of Cups. It doesn't feel playful to me with this reading. It's someone is really deep thinking in this reading here. Feeling tired. Feeling tired of waiting. Feeling tired of keeping hope. Feeling tired of not getting the result that they're trying to work for. I start to see some sort of story here. So someone really wants something badly in the past, and this is the story connected to the past, and refuse to put an end to it or put it down, because there's someone offer this Sagittarius something very small, like if you're hungry, I give you a biscuit. If you're thirsty, I give you a cup of tea. If you cannot sleep, I go buy you a sleeping tablet. Something like that. So they're doing this just to keep you in the loop, but they have no intention to give you what you wanted. So I started to see this story very specific for some of the people. So let's see what on Saturday. Now, except from the car driving here, right? Based on that, the story that I just saw there, it looks like there's someone come visit this person, and it's likely that was the person who trying to, you know, solace the little girl or the little boy by, okay, give her or him a visit, cheer them up, keep them satisfied, and then we can go and do what we want to do. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have the Empress. So this is actually your energy. So you actually feeling good. You kind of like noticing the patterns of what's going on now. So you start to realize the nature of this connection or of this person. You kind of like know it's not gonna work this time. I see you through now. So that's why you turn this way. You just enjoy in your growth and working on your own growth now. And about the playfulness that I was talking earlier, I think it's still right in this situation too, because if you're not dealing with someone quite clever and tricky, like this story, but because you they know your weakness, they know why they can confuse you by giving you different options, because the reason why they do that, because they know you are now eyeing on something else already. They also someone very highly spiritual. The sign normally doing this is actually, let me see, Pisces. Pisces is typical type of people doing these kind of things. They're very clever in a way that they can confuse you between that they genuinely love you and care about you, and you don't know if that's true or not anymore, because they are kind of like very quirky. When they highly intuitive and got this magic, they're manifesting normally going to the dark side rather than the light side. Not all the Pisces, right? But I see these patterns many times already. So so they know when to come to you. For example, they might just ghost you for whenever they want. But then they know when you lonely or you need someone, and they will just choose that moment to show up, and you fall for it. That's the size of desperation, Sagittarius. Make sure you're not desperate for anything in this life, including money, like me. Because I always tell my friends, only desperate people do desperate things. We are not desperate people, so we don't do desperate things. Make sure we are not. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. This is actually a lot for Saturday. Why people do that? Saturday, let's enjoy the peace. The hope and fear, because obviously that you're feeling lonely. And you have to going through things on your own. That's why it trigger. That's the devil. You see, now it makes sense. That's the devil. That's the weakness. That's the side of codependency when you're feeling lonely. And because the devil works with the devil, remember? So whenever you fall into that energy, you open your weakness, they will know right away, because they don't even need to be with you. The way how things work is, the people in the 3D world, you can million miles away, like me and all of you now. But if you ask me something, I can just connect my higher self with your higher self, and even the higher self of that higher self. I can see you, I can know what you're up to, or even your person, what they're up to. Of course, not 100% or all the time, but majority of the time, because I tested myself so many times in my life already. My teacher was very close with me, and he's also Sagittarius, and his mother died last month. And that night I felt like jumpy inside. I don't know why. It was about midnight. I opened Facebook and I saw the news he posted. I say, all right, okay, so that's why. That's how, you can connect it with people. Okay, so back to our reading. Let's see what is the result. Happy or not happy? Actually, you're happy because the Empress is here. No one can touch and like stop the Empress. Once you're in the Empress energy, you're unstoppable. The Page of Wands, yes, because you're just ready to go. No more the past, no more, no more mind game. No more. This is like they playing game. It took you for so long to recognize this. Okay, so with the Devil card, let's clarify what we have. The Devil. Anyway, I'm very happy with the new table. Actually, I just put another one there. Yep. So it's your energy, the Queen of Wands, when you show your weakness. Because the problem is, when you start to shine, the devil's gonna be jealous of your vibration, your aura. They start to want a piece of that again. But when you were down, when you let yourself down, when you let your guard down, the energy is reduced. And when it's like that, for example, you lost your job, Terry, if you listen to this, when you bankrupt, when you lose your beauty, for example, or something like that, when you lose something that they want, they show their true color, they walk away. That's how they work. So there's a million ways to spot out these very bad energies. If you really into healing work, and if you be with me, even when you're happy, you still can learn a lot of things about life, because this is stories of different people that we see here. So today we see something quite specific about a mind game. Okay, so let's see the challenge. How you spot out this, that's a challenge. How you become a judge, a judge to carry out this judgment, represent the legal. That's what I'm talking about. They will cause the confusion to see if you really learn. If you learn this, if you spot out their move and show them, or just tell them straight to the face, this is what you're up to. I have seen the true color of you. So explain to me why you're still doing this. What is the reason? Is there any joy of that? The joy is only the joy when someone's still being a victim. But if there's no victim in the game, so where's the joy from? Now, if you ask that question, they would just disappear right away. Bye-bye. And to be honest, you don't even talk. If you use your mind to send the message to this person or this connection that I know what I'm up to, I know the real truth of you, I know why you play in the catch and hide and catch game, because they don't want to be seen. They don't want to be discover their truth. That's why they have to hide and play in all these silly games. It's low class. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see what we have. Let's go with the strength card first to see if this person is a fire sign or it is you. The strength card is the 9 of Wands. No, so this is not someone fire sign you're dealing with. This is you in the past. So you tame yourself, you learn yourself, you train yourself, and you actually leaving. And that's why they're coming back, because they see you leaving. With the 7 of Cups, what they offer you, this is the 7 Cups here is their game, their strategy, right? So let's see what they're up to. They're gonna show you the visions of the abundance life, the happy life, the home, the gatherings, the warmth, with the 10 of Pentacles, to confuse you. This is now if you seeing someone else or you have someone else in mind, this person is the third party that I was talking about for about a week now. If you don't deal with someone, this is not a third party, but this is the potential third party. Someone will keep coming back to annoy you, to stop you from being happy and getting, to stop you being happy is easy, to be honest. But their mission is to stop you to get to where you meant to get. That is bigger than making you miserable. So with the Ten of Wands, let's see why you still hesitant. The Ten of Wands, we have the Three of Wands. You hesitant, right? Three of Wands is still hesitant. The Page of Swords, this is still repeated, right? So you hesitating because you still want to see what they're up to. It's very similar to one of the reading I say that like before you leave the hotel room, you will trying to delay to see what else left in the room if you miss anything. So you still want to see what they're up to. Very adventurous, Sagittarius. You are very adventurous, but also crazy. But it's okay because you have to see for your own eyes. That's the best way to learn. With the Chariot, if I'm right, this is this person. Let's show me this person. I knew it. The Four of Wands. So they will come to you to show you that this is the soulmate connection or something like that. Hang on. Let me pull another card. I have the feeling this is the person come to rescue you. Yes. Fantastic. So I was talking that this guy, this person trying to come to knock your door and things like that. But no, because you send them the message through the air, through your mind, they get the message, so they stop. So maybe they just texted you to test to see if you still into the game they're playing. But just right around that time, so it's like the transition time between the devil to the soulmate, there was someone come to you very fast, because Chariot is very fast. And this is the real connection. Okay, so about the Four of Cups, to see why you're feeling, because you don't see the energy moving, so you're still feeling kind of like stuck, and you feel like you're not happy with something that you received recently. So let's see why you're unhappy with what you received recently. This is still about stuck, so you're still stuck. They don't show what you unhappy about. Right. One more card, please. I'm a little bit sleepy, guys. It's after midnight now. Now they give the answer. So you were upset because of you see, that's what I'm talking about. That person, the person who playing the mind game, the sparing game, they spare you things to keep you, is the third party. That's why you stuck in your thought. You don't know which way to go. You don't know if you should go for the new one or stuck with the old person, because the person's too good at making excuses, and all the excuses is so legitimate. That's why you trying to see if there's any chance to save the old one. Listen to me. That was a no-go. Go that way. Go to your future. So, but I'm not too worried, because your soulmate coming to rescue you. Right when you about to hit to the bottom of your life. With the Empress, is your energies. Yep. You're feeling good. you're feeling that you back to your own feet. You start to plan your own future, and you're looking forward to the future. So you don't want to look back, and I don't think you don't tend to look back, but for some reason you still cannot cut. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys for quite some time now. Even you moving on already, but you still think about the past, or if you still let the affection of the past to influences you, that third party is still there. It will never be gone until you really understand the nature of things. Because if you don't understand the nature of things, like what I'm trying to analyze today, you will never be able to move on. And even you move on with the old energy still with you, it will affect your connection with this soulmate here. You will slow down the process and make things more difficult. Now, what happens if you cannot cut the energy from the past and move on with the soulmate? You and the soulmate will have to fight again with each other and split. And then you will have to go away to learn that again. And then reconciliate with this soulmate. That's what's gonna happen. So do you want to choose that way? The choice is totally yours. Okay, so with the death card, let's see what we have. So you still kind of like, I still feel like you're not sure if I should just move on, or is that good? It's a divine timing. So you know, you have to. And also, if you move on, the luck will come, because that's the wheel of fortune. If you stay, the luck won't come. If you go back, even worse. They will make you broke, because they will push you to all the worst of the worst. So you cannot stay there. You have to go back to the future again. So be careful with the way you manifest and the way you think. Even think about the past. Make sure that when you think of the past, it's nothing. It's just the experience. It's just something. Let's say that it's the karmic thing that you have to pay, and you should be proud that you paid it. Because if we're in debt, then yeah. If I'm in debt, I'm ready to pay. Okay, so last card with the page of one, we have the 10 of Cups. So you're heading to your wish fulfillment. So don't worry, Sagittarius. If anyone resonates with this story, please listen to my advice. Don't fit in the energies to the people who are like a game player. Send them your thought, saying that I know your color, your true intention now. There's no one here for you to play anymore, because I'm gone. If you do that, you will get the result, and when you get the result, please come back and tell me how it feels and how things go for you, so I can get connected with your story more. So before I close this, let's pull 3 cards for advices. One, third party. 2, gain the clarity. 3, and be yourself. Keep your healing. Make sure that no energy can affect your energy right now, because this time up until May is very important for all of us. This healing energy, the balance that we try to gain is very important, because we're gonna get a lot of blessing coming in for us. All the rewards, all the wish fulfillment, all the luck, everything's gonna happen. So make sure that you gain the clarity on about the past experience. If you were heartbreak, pain, griefs, third parties, betray, whatever it is, gain the clarity of the nature of the things. Because when you know the nature of why we have to go through all of that, you become the temperance, which is come back to yourself, and that's when you will be happy. So before I close the reading, please remember that I've got that donate button in the setting bar at the top of the channel, but you have to go to the About tab, because it's inside the About tab. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share video, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye everyone. Have a good weekend.